Hello, my name is Chris and welcome. This is Chris's Country Kitchen, and today we're going to make something called sweet potato bake. So what you need is 4 or 5 yams, and I know it's sweet potato bake, but we use yams because it's a better dish with the orange yams. So anyway, you want to bake them at 350 for an hour, and then once they've cooled, I've peeled them as you can see, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take them and put them in my mixer, and I will use my potato masher and I will mash them down somewhat. I like that. It sort of helps break it up, and it's not as difficult then when you use the mixer to get it smooth enough. So it just takes a few pushes with that, and then put your beater on. Okay, and what you want to do is you want to turn it on slowly, and while it's mixing, you want to add a half a cup of sugar. Okay, and then you want to add a cup of melted butter, just very gently. You may want to back off a little bit and add it gradually. Okay. Okay. Add that. And then 2 eggs. And then a cup of canned milk. But I think I'm going to add my half a teaspoon of cinnamon first, and half a teaspoon of nutmeg. And now I'll add my cup of canned milk, evaporated milk. And this will be very runny, but it's okay because this will also bake up like a souffle. And take my scraper here and do the sides, get it all worked up. Okay, now do that a little more mixing with it. Okay, all done. Doesn't take long to make these. And you will heat your oven to 350, and you will put this in for half an hour. And while it is baking, you want to make your topping then. So I will get that set up in my casserole dish here for you, and then we will bake this. Get all the goodies off the heaters. And this is really a wonderful sweet potato dish. It's a big hit at Thanksgiving time or any time that I have a holiday meal and I'm having company, and that they seem to really like this. It's one of the family favorites. Okay, so anyway, get that taken care of. And I have a Corelle casserole dish that I've already greased. I'm going to put my sweet potatoes in here. You can see, makes a nice casserole. And then I put it in the oven, and then while it's in the oven, I make my topping. So I'll show you that. And then after it's come out after 30 minutes, then you'll put your topping on. And this is uncovered, of course, as you're baking it. You want to put that topping on and bake it for another 10 minutes. And you're all ready to go. And I usually make this just before I'm going to serve it. But you could, if you wanted to, put it in the refrigerator after you make it, cover it, of course, and then the next day reheat it. But I sort of like it fresh because it just seems to be better that way. So anyway, there's my dish and what it looks like. there, and I'm ready to put it in the oven. But I'm going to show you the mixture that I'm going to use to put on top. So this is 1 cup of melted butter and 3 cups of cornflakes, and I put it in the bag, and then I just went scrunch, scrunch, and I put in 1/2 cup of brown sugar and 1/2 cup of walnuts, and also then my 3 cups of crushed cornflakes. And then you just stir that up, and when my sweet potato bake comes out, we should call it yam bake really, then it's all ready to put on the top, and we're ready to go. But this is something that's really got a good flavor. This topping with the brown sugar and the butter and the cornflakes is especially really good. So you just stir it around and get it all mixed up there. Okay. And you know, it's like anything in life. If you don't follow the directions, it could maybe not turn out so good. So the verse that I was thinking of today, that was something along that line, was Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. So here's what this looks like, and I will share that verse with you right now. It's Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your paths. So in anything in life, always look to the Lord and lean on him and not on your own self. So things turn out much better, I found. And like I said, I'm ready to put this in the oven, and the oven is set at 350, and we'll